Hello YouTube, this is Fabian. I'm back again for my second video. Just here to basically show off my comics. I'm a first time comic book collector. Like I said, I just started collecting comics probably like 2 months ago, and within 2 months I almost got like 150 books. So I promised that, I said that I was going to put up a second video. I'm going to have to put up like 2 or 3 more videos, because to go through 150 books in one video is ridiculous. And I see the last video, I feel like I was just rambling on. So this is going to be quick. I'm just going to pretty much just show you the comics. I'm going to say some of the titles, and if you got any questions or something like that, I probably can help you with. I'm not a comic expert or anything like that. Far from it. I'm just learning myself. If you want to know where I got some of my books from, I know some of these books, you know, that I'm going to show you today. I went to Milwaukee probably like on Christmas Day. I went to Milwaukee, and I took my comic books up to Milwaukee. And I was telling, oh, I was talking to, yeah, same to you too, man. I took my comic books up to Milwaukee, and I was showing my auntie's boyfriend, like, look, man, I'm collecting comic books now, because he already knew I collected gold and silver. So I was like, look, I'm collecting comic books now. And I was showing him like some of my first issues, and he was telling me like, oh, my friend got a lot of first issue comic books, and he trying to get rid of them. And I was like, oh, really? I kind of blew him off or whatever. And then the next day, my auntie boyfriend came into the house, and he had a comic book in his hand. I turned around, and I was like, is that my comic book? And he was like, no. And then he was like, remember that dude I was telling you about last time? I'm like, yeah. And he was like, well, look at this comic book. And he turned it around, and it was a Spawn, a #1 issue Spawn. Brand new, still in the plastic, but the plastic was so dusty and brownish. And I was like, whoa, let me open up this book and let me see what's up in it, like if any coupons been taken out of it. Nothing. The book was in perfect condition. So I got geeked. I told my auntie boyfriend, like, take me over his house right now. I said, call him and see. He didn't answer the phone. So we drove over there. I got over there, man. I bought about like 30 comic books for $20. And he was trying to get rid of them. Like, he didn't know what he had. He had inherited it from his mom's brother. And he was just had them sitting around in the house. And he was just saying, I was just trying to sell them. Like, I don't know nobody that buy them. So I came over. I bought 30 books for $20. And these books that I bought was awesome, man. I mean, like, awesome. I'm going to show you some of them today. I'm going to let you know the ones that I put up, if the ones that I bought. But if you do 30 books for $20, that's 67 cents a piece. 67, 68 cents a piece. And the books I'm going to show you is worth way more, 67, 68 cents a piece. Well, here's the first book right here, guys. This is not one of them that I found in Milwaukee when I went there for Christmas. I bought this out of my local comic book shop. So you see what it says, The Rocketeer, first issue. There's a Spawn #1. I also bought this out of my local comic book store. I think I paid like $20 for this book. And then I went to that guy's house, and I actually found another Spawn, and I got that for 67 cents. And it looked just like this. Like, it looks totally brand new, guys. Like, it is in perfect condition. So there's a Spawn #1 by Image. Here was Youngblood, first issue. I can't tell you how much I paid for this book. I don't know. It couldn't have been no more than, I don't know, maybe $5, $10 maybe. I don't know. But I remind you guys, I just got all these books for like within the last 2 months. I was going crazy for comic books. Like, when I started finding out I can get 90s comic books for pretty cheap, I'm like, I'm finna start buying them. So I started buying them. I don't know what this is, but this is like making it in front of Luke Cage, I guess. I don't know, but you see what it says. Dinosaur for Hire, #1. But yeah, I just started going crazy for freaking comic books, and I started trying to find every single comic book that I can possibly find that was in #1 issue, that was good, in very good condition. A lot of these I have bought off the internet, and they was extremely cheap. You know, these ain't no high books or nothing like that. If you're trying to start a comic book collection, you can buy these first issues in the 90s and for a pretty good price. I mean, they're not that much of money. Here's the Punisher #1. Here's a book that I found in Milwaukee for 67 cents out of that guy's house. 67 cents, guys. I cannot believe I found a Brandon Lee Taken Too Soon for 67 cents. And this book is in awesome condition. Like, there ain't nothing pretty much wrong with this thing. You got like a little nick right here, but other than that, all the pages are in there. Like, everything is in this freaking book. It was awesome that I found this book in this type of condition. I mean, like, the first time I got it, of course, it was the plastic and the board was all brown and stuff like that. So I switched out the plastic and the board like immediately as soon as I got it. There's another Crow. 67 cents. I found this book in this house for 67 cents. As a matter of fact, all these Crows was like stacked up on top of each other, so I didn't have to look far. I pulled up one, saying that I like it, put it to the side. It's a nice book. There's another Crow. What does that say? Volume 3, Death. It's pretty cool. There's a Flash Rebirth that I bought. Of course, it's a newer book. Told you, like, most of my books will definitely be new because I'm a new comic book collector. And that's actually signed. Turn it on the back. Let me show you guys. Yep, Flash Rebirth. We got another Youngblood here by Image. That cover looks awesome. I like that cover. It's beautiful. There's a Wolverine one. I think this might be like issue #2 or something. I know it's not the first Wolverine, but I always see this on other people's YouTube channels. I like the very, very first Wolverine with the claws. He's got the claws up. I'm definitely going to get that book. I haven't got that book yet, but I'm working on getting that book too. Here's another book, 67 cents, that I found in this guy's house. A Robin. Zero. The Beginning of Tomorrow. Robin. It's nice. 67 cents for this book. There's another 67-cent book that I found in this guy's house. So I got 30 books for $20 on Robin #1. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not the very first Robin, but it might be. I don't know. Still have to look up some of these books. It's nice, though. Here's another Robin. Found this for 67 cents in this guy's house. Crazy. I love the way this looks. It looks actually shiny. It's like a shiny cover, kinda. I like those type of books too. Stuff that's like shiny. I like that. There's another Crow. 67 cents. Found it in the guy's house. There's Phantom Forces, I believe, #0. It's beautiful. Here's another book that I got out of, I used my GameStop points a couple years ago. I used my GameStop points and I bought this this comic book. See us say number one. But you see us say at the bottom, GameStop exclusive. I just used GameStop points and I bought them. I didn't even know what else to use them for. I already had all the games that I wanted, my PlayStation 4 games. So I was like, oh, I might as well just use my points to buy a comic book maybe. There's another book that I love, Milestone Static #1. Still kind of is in the cover thing. I got to take it out of there though. I hate to damage this though. I hate to damage it, but I know that this, you know, the actual cover that it came in is damaging the book even more. So, because it's not acid-free plastic, you know, the cover that it came, you know, that it's still in. So, I'm gonna take it out eventually. That was one of the first comic books that I ever bought too. That's Static. This was another one that I bought off the internet. Wasn't that much money. X-Forces, always see this in other people on YouTube channels, so I decided to get one for myself. It's pretty awesome cover. I haven't read half of these books, y'all. Like I said, I went like comic book crazy when I started finding out how cheap they was and stuff like that. So I just started buying a whole bunch of them. And I was trying to get a lot of #1 issues. Here's a #1 issue, collector's items for Cable. So a lot of people got this too. Very cheap 90s book. I think it's a 90s book. It's awesome though. There's another book. Like I told you guys in the last episode that when I watched that Milestone with that Robert Kirkman Secret History of Comic Books, when I watched that 5th episode, they was talking about Milestone. That was like the first 3 comic books that I bought. I bought Static, Hardware, and then I bought another one called Icon that I thought was a comic book, but it was actually a paperback, which like I said, irritated me. But all the rest of these are comic books. Hardware. #1, made by Milestone. There's another book for you guys. Batman. I like that cover. Haven't read the book yet, but I bought it because I like the cover. There's another Batman. Legends of the Dark Knight. The first new solo Batman book since 1940. Got it. Bought this off the internet too. Wasn't that much money at all. And it's an old book. 90s, I guess. There's one that I found in my comic book store. Literally. And you see how much I paid for it. $10. And it was behind a whole bunch of other books. And it looks awesome. Like, I don't see nothing really wrong with it. Pretty sure it's got a couple of, you know, little nicks right here. But the color looks good. All the pages are in it. I grabbed it for $10. I couldn't even believe it was still there. Like I said, it was behind like 50 other books. So I grabbed it. When I seen it, and I seen it, a lot of people talking about it on YouTube, I'm like, you know what? I'm getting it. There's another book I see on YouTube channels all the time. So I had to get it. I heard they made millions of copies of this book, so it's not hard to find, and it's cheap. I got one. I'm actually going to get another one. I want the one with Magneto on it. They had like other different covers for it, so I want the one with Magneto, and then this one I'll be happy. There's another one, Shadow of the Bat. I found this also in my local comic book store. I actually got 2 of these. So I got this one and I got another one. And the other one, the one that I found in my comic book store, it looked brand new. Like I said, that was behind about like 10 or 15 different books. Just sitting there. So I got it as quick as I could. As soon as I seen it, I grabbed it. I started looking at it and I just grabbed it like, oh yeah, can't leave that sitting there. Here's another one that I still left in the freaking plastic. I got to take this off. Here's another Milestone #1 issue, Blood Syndicates. You got to take it out of that plastic though, because I know it's probably ruined the book. So I'm gonna do that soon. There's Venom Inc. Part 1. I like that cover, so I grabbed that one. Seen a lot of people talking about this on YouTube, so I grabbed it. Amazing Spider-Man. Same thing with like Venom. I don't even know who's the guy down here. I have no clue. But the cover looked awesome. I seen people talking about it on YouTube, so I grabbed it. Have not read it yet, but I'm definitely going to read every last one of these books. And I haven't even peeled back the first cover on most of these books yet. I haven't even did that yet. I'm just going to try to buy a digital copy of them all and read them. I'm never going to try to open these books unless I'm switching, like, you know, the cases and stuff like that. That's when I'll take them out the plastic again. Other than that, they're going to stay there. I'm not going to read them. I'm going to read them all digitally. Here's The Walking Dead. 174. Here 175 is going to be hot, so I'm going to get the 175. It's Negan. I watch The Walking Dead all the time. There's some other DC Universe Rebirth, The Ozone Effect Part 2. I love these covers, man. These covers are just so awesome. I like how they just flip. That is just amazing. It's like I feel like I got 2 for 1. Because they actually made a book that was just one, you know, just one of these covers. And you have to buy another book to probably have like this one, you know, to have that version. So I feel like I got 2 for 1 when I seen I can do. I love these books, man. I seen these books can do this, I love them. Every book, any book that can do this, I buy. Awesome. Straight awesome. He looks mean. I just love those books, man. I love how they can flip like that. That just looks awesome. Awesome book. Fell in love with the Doomsday Clock. I got all of those different covers. That's 1 of 12. So I got that cover. There's another cover that they had that flips. Got the Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman in it. And his mask when it flips. Oh man, that is just awesome. So awesome. There's another Doomsday 1 of 12. Like I said, I got all of the 1 of 12 covers. I just love the way it looks. Awesome, awesome cover. Okay guys, this video is getting pretty long. I think I'm gonna have to make a second one a week from now or something. Here's another one, GameStop, that I bought my points. Batman, Arkham Knights, awesome. There's another 67 book that I found, 67-cent book that I found in that guy's house. Trolls, number 1. Uh-oh. Trolls, number 1. Awesome. There's another book, 67 cents, that I found in his house. Found that one in his house that was 67 cents. There's another one I found in his house, number 1 issue, 67 cents. There's another one I found in his house. There's another one I found in his house, 67 cents. There's another troll. Found this one in his house, 67 cents. Crazy. All of them was almost number 1s besides the Spawn. I actually got a #1 spun out of his house too. I love this cover of Superman. It reminds me of Spider-Man. I love this cover of Spider-Man. It reminds me of this Superman. See how much I paid for that book? $15. I bought that at my local comic book shop store. Here's another one. See the price on it? $12. Bought this at my local comic book shop store. I bought this off the internet. Wasn't that much money either. And it's a popular book from what I hear. I haven't read it yet. Here's the last book I'm going to show you guys, because I got plenty more, but I'm going to have to make a third video for that one. So here's the final one that I'm going to show you tonight. McFarlane made this book. I almost got his name wrong. I love the way that cover look. So there you go, guys. There's some of my comic books. Like I said, I got a box full of more that I'm going to show y'all. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Hope y'all enjoy seeing my little comic book collection. Third video, I'm going to have more books for you guys. So stay tuned. Thank you. And have a blessed day.